Well, I'm hoping that at this point you've enjoyed your experience so far with the Autodesk Inventor hands-on test drive. Our next section, or next exercise we're going to look into is the Inventor Studio environment. Why Inventor Studio? Well, maybe we need to create high-resolution rendered images. This is going to allow us to share our design concepts and ideas with maybe our sales team that they can utilize. Using these images maybe on our website to help drive business. Or how about just winning business, using it in design reviews? Again, also a very important tool for our sales team. We're going to take a look at how we can create, at a very simple level, a high-quality rendered image from Autodesk Inventor. We're going to look into something called scene styles, being able to choose some of the background settings that we're looking at, some of the reflections that we may want to add to our images themselves, and of course how we can save our images so we can easily share them in the future. One thing I'd like to point out, of course, as we're almost halfway through, or maybe a little bit over halfway through the test drive, is the idea of help. At any point throughout the test drive, please feel free to contact us here at Tata Technologies. Again, go out to our CAD Geek Speak blog site. On the upper right, select the Tata Technologies CAD Geek, go to our CAD Geek Center, and select Ask Your Question. Once again, preference the idea with test drive before your question so we can make sure we assist you as soon as possible. Let me hand it over to my coworker again to take you through the Autodesk Inventor Studio environment.
Now with our lift assembly completed, we can now create a photorealistic rendering of it by utilizing Inventor Studio. Inventor Studio provides styles that control backgrounds, lighting, cameras, and shadows for your render. First off, you want to position your assembly on your graphics area for how you want it to display inside your render. We can now switch our environment over to Inventor Studio and then set a scene style for how we want to control our render. So with the environment tab activated, let's select the XY reflective GP and make that our active scene style. And then for the direction and offset, let's give that a value of -100. And then we'll save that scene style and then select Done. We are now ready to render our image. So select Render Image. Under the Output, actually let's stick with the General tab. We want to set our size to 800 by 600. Current view we'll leave as our camera. Our lighting style, let's switch over to Shop Lighting. And then we'll keep the scene style that we created, and then we'll save it as a realistic render type. Our output will be the high anti-aliasing, and then we can select the render option. This will open up a dialog and render our output for you. Once completed, you can save this render as a bitmap. So now that it's complete, I can click on the Save button, and let's save it as Lift Assembly Render. And it'll be saved as a bitmap. Once complete, you can close and then save your file.